your name and badge number? Can I get that, please?
Yeah, Officer Burgess, BURGESS, badge number is 1407, currently assigned to the 2nd District, Philadelphia Police Department.
Okay, thank you. How you doing today, officer? Can I get your name and badge number? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Farrell, 4724.
Okay, cool. Now, this is the problem. I filed multiple complaints on officers about things that happened, that occurred. So, and it's not documented. So what I want to do is document my transactions with the police. You see what I'm saying? Right? So I've been studying for a very long time on where I can record, where I can't record, what I can do, what I can't do, right? They give me some paperwork in here telling me I can't record it here, and I'm telling them it's not law. You see what I'm saying? When they took an oath to protect the Constitution. With the First Amendment protects me from recording. This lieutenant in there threatened me, and I definitely want to write a complaint on him. He threatened me, said he was going to throw me out on the ground. Okay. He didn't give a shit what I was talking about. This is what he said to me. His employer, the person that pays him. That's the public building. Now, I told him. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. There's no penal code. I'm sorry. There's no penal code. That's not law. That's not law. You see what I'm saying? You guys are law enforcement officers.
I guess what
law enforcement officers.
The confusion for you might be certain places. The sign is actually basically like Wawa, right?
Okay.
Loitering.
I'm sorry. Wawa's private. Let's talk about a public place.
Right. This is
because Wawa's. Let's talk about.
Here's what I think we're getting at is normally there was a law in place, and I don't have the penal code. I'd have to go find it. And again, I'll take
ignorance.
I'll see if I can find it.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And what I'm doing is I'm not being ignorant to the law.
No, exactly. But if I found the penal code and I read it to
you, should know it.
Well,
you know what PWI is. You know exactly what that penal code is. Man with a gun, you know exactly what that one is.
If I showed you the book,
I already know. Why you think
I showed you the book? Would you be able to cite me everything in there?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because you're a human, and so am I, and that's the problem with the police department. Inherently, guess who we have to pick from? Human beings.
Yes,
we're all human. But if I find it and I show it to you, it still doesn't make it non-law. However, like you said, if there is a reason they did do it. Now, do I know the penal code off the top of my head? And right here, my camera and your camera?
Right.
No, I don't. But can I find it if it exists? Possibly I can find it.
Right.
Now, if I do find it, and the reason for it was, and the reason it's been explained to me is, certain places like police or districts, they have plainclothes cops. They have things that they don't want you in there reporting. And that's why they did it. Now, I can tell you why.
As public officials, right? As public officials, if you don't want somebody to know who you are, you shouldn't be a police officer. Because at the end of the day, I finance everything out here. Everything out here I finance, and I finance that building.
You and me both.
So no, I'm sorry. At the end of the year, you get your taxes back. Well, no. We don't get our taxes back.
I don't get my taxes back.
Listen,
you know
listen, my man. I don't want to go back and forth with you on this because
I pay taxes.
You want me
to tell you? City wage tax. I ain't getting it back.
Let me tell you something. I've been doing this for a very long time.
Okay.
I did a lot of research on this. I'm not telling you nothing I don't know. You see how you don't know the penal code for video recording? But I know what I'm doing is legal. You see what I'm saying? And he's threatening to me, telling me he's going to throw me on my ass doing something that's protected under the Constitution, and also the Supreme Court just ruled in 2019. You see what I'm saying? And 148.G say I can record you guys in your official capacity. You see what I'm saying, officer? I'm not out here being an asshole. I just told you the penal code saying I can record you in your police capacity.
But if I get the penal code,
Google it. Pull it up.
Well, I'm not going to Google it right this second. I'll go get it in paper form.
Here it is right here. This is what he's going to get.
2019,
This is what he's going to give you. That's not constitutional. That's not right. You can't enforce. You're law enforcement. You don't enforce rules. You enforce law. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem that I'm having with him. Now, you guys are very cordial.
Yeah.
And let me tell you.
We may have a disagreement, but
no. Yeah, right. And let me tell you. I highlight the good cops. And I go at the bad cops because they make the good cops look bad.
You print this out?
They gave me that bullshit. It's not. That's nothing. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling them what the ACLU said. I'm telling them case law from the Supreme Court. I'm telling them penal codes.
I can tell you from sitting through, because we have MPO. You know what MPO is?
No, I don't.
What does that stand?
No, I don't know what MPO is.
MPO is basically every year we have an annual recertification.
Yes, sir.
That means we got to sit in a classroom.
Yes, sir.
We got to shoot a gun. We got
Yes,
to
sir.
do different things at different times.
Yes, sir.
During that time, I can tell you, because I do remember, and I can't pull the penal code out of my memory because I'm not Google, I'm not a computer.
I understand.
We're inherently flawed because we got to pick human beings to become
I
cops.
understand.
But I sat there, and during that time that I had to sit, my annual in-service training, I can tell you, this was brought up, and there was the exception brought to us. Now, again, if it wasn't him just bringing it out,
So,
I'm just telling you what I dealt with.
Let me tell you where he said that sign came from.
Where did he say?
He said the sign came from his boss. His boss put the sign up. His boss gave him the sign. I have it recorded. That's why I record my interactions.
Were you making it just so I can gather? And there's a reason I brought up Wawa too. So again, to kind of differentiate between private and public.
Okay.
But that you got ahead of yourself. That's not a big deal.
Okay, go ahead.
So where did he say the sign came from?
He said that the man upstairs,
Right.
who works for me, which works for me, you know, put that sign up there. He threatened me with arrest multiple times. I could show you on camera where he threatened me, and under duress of arrest, I cut my camera off.
Prior to this whole incident,
Yes.
were you here for something else, like making a complaint about something else?
Yes, sir. I made multiple complaints on officers,
about
right?
Video?
No, about me being assaulted by police officers and me coming up here with proof. You see what I'm saying? Because when you go to court, the judge don't give a shit what you talk about out your mouth. He gives a fuck about black and white. And that's why I record, because guess what? A lot of times, I'm going to tell you, 75% of the time, y'all body cameras don't make it to court. My camera makes it to court.
Yeah.
My camera's going to make it to court.
Wait, what's the percentage on this?
I'm telling you, about 65, 75% of the time, either your body cameras make it to court, or it's not the whole thing because it's choppy.
I might have to argue with this because my capacity, my body camera always makes it to court.
That's yours.
Yes.
That's yours.
His body camera always makes it to court.
That's his. That's his.
Oh, sir.
But guess what? I done ran across 3 or 4 different officers where I had contact with them, and guess what? We went to court. Guess who cameras was there and whose wasn't?
I can tell you, this building right here, these people that work in
Yes,
there
sir.
will go close as they can to fire me if this camera's not on.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to cover for me.
Now,
I can tell you that.
I get that.
100%.
Listen,
If we had this
understand the
interaction
cameras.
right now and you went up there and said, hey, I had an officer with it. Officer Burgess, 1407.
Yeah.
He showed up to a job. He was assigned the job for whatever here.
Right.
And you went up there and said, I want you to see the camera footage or whatever. I'm making a complaint. They'll fire me.
Just for what it's worth, as I'm reading this here, the court decision you're talking about, they acknowledge that, you know, the First Amendment right, like as you said, to record police in Fields versus City of Philadelphia 2017. Did you see this part? However, the Pennsylvania court also quoted another passage from the Fields decision. They quoted in there, it said, the right to record police is not absolute. It is subject to reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When can I record? So pretty much what you're saying is I can only record when you guys say I can record.
No.
In public places. Because when I go to City Hall, you want me to tell you what they tell me in City Hall? I can't record in there. They violate my first.
What were you trying to record in there exactly?
My transactions with them. You see how?
Like an interview or whatever?
No. My transactions. Now I was just at the front desk. Now let me tell you.
So you weren't in like an official interview?
No, sir. Listen, let me tell you. When I walk through that door, it's access to the public. Let me tell you. All around that camera, that's all public. I could be there. You can't trespass the eyes. So that means anything that they have behind that desk, they have to make private. You see what I'm saying? Now, I've been up here for interviews. I came in recording. He threatened me with arrest. I put my phone away. I went into the interview. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I can't record in certain places. I know where I can and can't record. I didn't start this today. And, you know, I don't.
For what it's worth,
I get it, but you see the gray area in that. It's not really telling you like you can.
Here's what comes with that gray area. Here's what comes with that gray area, and this is just normally how I've seen things done. Is you have to. If you feel.
Why can I go in City Hall and record, and I can't record in a internal affair? City Hall. I can go in City Hall.
It actually kind of specifies it here.
It says internal affairs.
No. I'm saying part of that decision with Fields versus Philadelphia, they also gathered in it that among other things, no filming condition ensures the integrity of police investigation and activity, the court wrote. The condition applies only to the lobby and the interior of the police station, and not to areas outside of the police station.
That means I can record in there.
No. That's where I think you might have misinterpreted what this says and how it was worded. it does apply to the lobby and the interior. So that vestibule area is considered the lobby. That would be the lobby area of that particular area.
I can record in the lobby. I can record police in their official capacity.
The problem with the lobby is, and that's why they said you can't go in the lobby with it.
Right,
Again,
go ahead.
Here, you know what? I'll skip one part and I'll give you the part I was going to give you. Is if this is that big of a deal, and obviously you know this better than anybody. You go talk to an attorney. You bring suit against the department, as everybody does.
But to me,
But to
me, it's not about bringing a law towards the city.
What's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal was just recording my interaction with a public official. Like, I've been to the 35th district. I've been to 10 different post offices. I've been to City Hall. I've been to CJC. You know what I'm saying? All of the courthouses down there, they violate your constitutional rights as soon as you walk through the metal detector. You see what I'm saying? But we swear, you guys swear to uphold the Constitution, but y'all okay with them violating citizens' rights walking through the door. I understand about the safety of people and things like that, but at the end of the day, it's my building, and there's no reason why you're violating my constitutional rights. Good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
And wait, just to head you off here, you want to report for your incident that you had here?
You know I do.
Okay. I would need to see your ID for the report.
I'm sorry. Why would you need my ID? Why would you need to identify?
Because I can't put Joe.
Yes, you can.
John Doe.
Yes, you can. You can put good citizen on a report. All I need is the DC number. Yes, you can. I'm not. Listen. Hold on. Listen. I'll follow up with you guys. Listen. I'm telling you, I'm not slow to this. You see how you trying to break my Fourth Amendment right? You see how you trying to ID me and break my Fourth Amendment right?
You see what
I'm saying?
If I was violating your Fourth Amendment right, I would do something completely bad.
No, listen. But what I'm saying.
But I'm saying this.
You can write a report and put good citizen on there and give me a DC.
I can write a report and put Ronald McDonald on it.
Right.
But again,
and give me the DC.
That's not a logical thing.
And guess what? I can find it under the DC.
Citizen on there?
I would like good.
What's the address we need to put?
Just put good citizen. Put this address. Let's put this address. Like, I'm not really not being an ass to you guys because you guys are very cordial.
I'm actually just asking you.
You guys are very cordial. And I like officers like this, and I definitely like to highlight people like you guys because you guys are definitely good officers, and I can tell you guys uphold the Constitution.
Right.
I can tell, but these guys don't. Anytime he's threatening his boss, listen, let me tell you, you know this is the only job where you can threaten your boss and get away with it? Did you know that?
Well, good citizen, just to piggyback on why we're here, and what the case says it in black and white, where it doesn't apply to the lobby and the interior.
Right.
Which would apply. This would be the lobby, the interior. But they also have a sign before you walk in. It says,
penal code.
You
see what I'm saying? When you walk down to the courthouse and they got that sign right there, no guns and stuff like that, it has a penal code underneath because I can go look it up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's law. You're a law enforcement officer. Listen, I'm telling you guys, I'm not new to this. I'm not dumb to this. I'm very intelligent to what I'm doing.
I've been watching videos.
And I'm so glad you have been. And that's probably why you're cordial, because they probably said, man with a camera. Is that a department issue phone? You already know. Is that a department issue phone? You shouldn't be on it while you're on business.
Well, here's the deal. They didn't issue us a phone. So anytime we have to do business, it's going to be on our phone and our time. But I'll show you the
on
job.
your time. You're on business. You're on my time right now. You're on business right now.
Well, if
you're on business right now, right?
Without having to be on, you don't want me to get off duty before I have to contact other people on duty for a job? Come on, it don't work like that.
Listen,
but let me get back to my point. You said there was a job in here saying you had a camera, and that's not true. That didn't happen. I can show you the job. It said nothing about a camera. It said there was a dispute going on here.
No dispute. He's just.
I had no idea you were running a video.
Butt fuck because I come up here with the camera.
Yeah.
And he's scared of a camera.
About something totally different.
You know, I called up here first, just to check their temperature. Let me tell you what this is called, right?
Yeah.
This is called the First Amendment audit. Yeah. You see? And they fell. every time I come up here.
Was this like a scheduled interview that you came up here?
No.
Today was just their day.
Today was their day.
Okay.
Because
do a First Amendment audit
because they fell so much. I got so much footage on them. Hold them accountable, Philadelphia. Share, like, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I got so much footage of them, I said, let me come back up here and see if maybe they changed their mind. Maybe they went home and been watching these videos. Maybe they went home and did it. Guess not, because they're still not understanding that this is a public place. Regardless, if I can go, let me tell you, if I can go in 8th and Reese and record, I can go in Internal Affairs and record. If I can go in the 14th District and record, I can go in here and record. If I can go in the 24th and 25th and record, why can't I go in here?
Well, the same signs are in our district. That's why.
Where's the law? Where's the law? Where's the law behind?
Can I see that?
The law behind what you're talking about. Where's the law?
They never. So you're saying they never made a penal code in regard to the opinions?
No, it's no.
You're saying no.
My man,
the problem is,
Virgin,
the only reason
Officer
I'm
Virgin,
asking that-
you watch these all the time, right?
Right, I do, but they can't cite anything. But when I can actually cite case law, that's kind of like he read it to you.
Right, okay.
This is case law.
Okay,
so if you
where,
want, it's case law.
Where is the penal code? Show me the penal code.
Well, this is case law.
Where's the penal code saying I can't record? They got signs up. Illegal signs saying I can't record.
Well, there's also case law saying that I can't search your car if I see drugs.
Right, but
in the car.
Okay, hold on.
But I don't have a penal code.
What penal code is behind that? Illegal search and seizure, right?
Well,
correct.
Here's the thing.
Correct.
No.
If you go in my car without my consent or without having anything to do with it, that's an illegal search and
What he's
seizure.
trying to say is Commonwealth versus Gary, I believe it was, searching vehicles without a warrant, correct?
Right.
Okay. So they overruled that. Can't do it anymore.
Right.
With the smell narcotics, all that stuff. Just hear me out.
No, I'm listening.
They overturned it. Now that's case law. Then we can't do that now.
Okay.
So what he's saying is, after Fields versus City of Philadelphia 2017,
I got that.
they overturned part of that and said, in the quotes, that this applies to lobbies and interior parts of police stations, not out here. So you can do all you want out here is what it's saying, but you can't do it in the lobby and the interior.
Now, you heard how you gave me that case law? You see how you gave me that case law?
Right.
And behind that is illegal search and seizure. That's why you can't do it.
Right,
because
you're not being able to do this. What would be behind you?
The First Amendment is protecting me. Right now, the First Amendment is protecting me. You swear to protect it. You see what I'm saying? You swear to protect it.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Would you be able to go into the federal building and record?
yes. You want me to tell you why? I go into I go in the post office all the time.
Post office, I get that one. But if you went down to the United States Mint and said, "Hey, I really want to go inside and record," what would happen if you went inside?
They probably would tell me no, but it's unconstitutional, and it'd probably be.
Then you have to do what?
It will be. Hold on. It will be a situation where either they will call the. Hold on. They will call the police, and then if the police are knowledgeable of the law and enforce the law correctly, they're going to say, "You watch him."
Right.
They're going to say, "You know what? He has the right to record here.
But if
It's
they
nothing
pulled
that
out
you
that
can do."
case law, escorted you out, and you said, "Okay, no problem." But then what would you do?
Where is
You'd have to sue.
Listen. That's
I'm just getting you the ultimate end, which is basically you got to get an attorney and you got to say, "Hey, this is what
It shouldn't be. It should be this. It should be this.
But that's
It should be
what
this.
people do.
You gotta swear on the Constitution to protect it. It should be this. When they're doing something wrong, you're supposed to do it. That's why we out here policing y'all, because there's nobody out here policing y'all.
But again, just to circle back kind of again to the case law thing.
And then he said, if I come back here, he's gonna arrest me. How are you gonna arrest me in my building? You can't trespass me. I didn't break no laws. So did I break a law? Officers, did I break any laws?
We were here after.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so if I'd have broke a law, he would have told you that I broke a law, and this conversation wouldn't be the way it is if I broke a law. Correct? This conversation wouldn't be going like this if I broke the law. If I broke the law.
So you mean if you broke a window?
No, if I broke the law. Forget breaking a window.
Breaking a window is breaking the law.
No, listen.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law is going in there.
It's vandalism.
Breaking the law is going in there, going behind the desk, and I ain't supposed to. That's breaking the law also. That's why I said breaking the law. I'm not giving specifics. I'm saying breaking the law. If I was breaking the law, this conversation wouldn't be like this. But I'm not breaking the law. You see what I'm saying? Everything I'm doing is constitutionally protected. How you doing today, officer?
Good, how are you?
Oh, can I talk to you right fast? Name and badge number? Name and badge number?
My name and badge number?
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant McLean, badge 381.
All right. Can I ask you a question? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you have the right to talk to me. If I stopped you in the street and said, "Hey, I want to talk to you," you can tell me to leave.
Does he work for the public? Is he in his official capacity right now?
Right.
Is he in his? Now I understand.
You're dealing with us.
Listen.
He's doing something
Is he in his official capacity right now? Is he under color of law right now?
What's he doing?
Is he under color of law right now?
We're all under the color of law.
Right.
We're actually working, but we're working with you.
My point. So regardless if I don't care president came down here.
Just say that particular situation right there. Did you tell him you needed help or had a problem or anything like that? It was more or less a mere encounter just right there.
No, see what it was I seen that white shirt. You see what I'm saying? And that white shirt drew my attention. That white hat drew my attention. I said, oh, you know what? He's above you guys. He's above your pay level. Let me talk to somebody above your pay level, right?
Right. But the same thing, if you were to come up to me and say, hey, officer, I'd like to search your car.
Guess what?
How would that work?
Hold on, officer.
Probably wouldn't.
Wait, hold on. Guess who? That's not your car. You just drive it.
Right.
Who car is it? Who car is it?
But it's not yours either.
Who finances?
The city and county of Philadelphia.
Where does the city and county of Philadelphia get their funds from?
But here's the thing.
Where do they get their funds from, officer?
Here's the thing.
The citizens, correct?
I'm going to meet you.
The citizens, correct? You can't answer that. You can't answer that one, right?
Absolutely.
Where do they get their funds from?
Hold on, but you're not letting me count it.
So see, I like him. He don't want to get into this debate. Because it's a.
I got a point.
That's where you're underestimating.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. Let's not get too far off topic because I want to get to my point. The city and county of Philadelphia gets their money from taxpayers, right?
Correct.
I pay taxes, federal taxes.
No, but
yes, I do. I do pay federal taxes. But does that give me the right? Does that give me the right as I pay federal taxes? Can I go to a nuclear facility and start touching buttons?
Listen.
Can I do that?
Listen.
I can't. There's nuclear weapons that I'm pretty sure my tax money pays for, but I can't use them.
You watch the videos at home. The bullshit that you're saying to me, you know is bullshit. It's not law. Talk to me about law. Fuck everything else. Talk to me about law. 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 Talk to me about law.
Local, state, and federal facilities
that
prohibit recording like you're talking about.
Talk to me about law.
What about it?
Tell me the law that says I can't record in public places. That's what's about.
Tell me the law. I can't play with nuclear weapons. I would like to. I pay for them.
Hey, listen.
I pay for them.
Hey, that's what you choose to do. You choose to do it. But you took an oath to protect the Constitution and protect what I'm doing. A protected activity.
You're doing it right now.
But they won't let me record in a public place.
And like I just said, there's several.
What's the penal code for it then?
You keep.
Can you call your supervisor, please? Could you call your supervisor?
Absolutely.
And see if your supervisor knows?
I'll go get one.
See, you see what I'm saying? That's what your supervisor.
You're gonna get
your supervisor, not a supervisor in here that I'm already having an issue with. You see what I'm saying? Because now I want to make a complaint. I don't want to make a complaint on you. I want to complaint on the supervisor that he's going to call.
Well, that's what he asked you about when he was going to write the report.
No. Yeah, but guess what? I done wrote complaints. Yeah. Guess what? Without my name on it. Because I can do it. Because as long as I can contact them.
So the case law that this is to circle back again. I don't want to keep beating on that bush though. My point is, and what he was trying to touch on, the case law that prohibits the lobby and the interior. There's several local, state, and federal compounds, whatever you want to call them, areas, buildings, whatever it is, that have signs up like that say you can't record in the lobby or the interior.
Why can I record on a military base? That's above you guys. Why can I record?
It's just a federal installation. It's a military base.
Why can't I record on the base in public areas?
There's numerous buildings in that base that I can guarantee
that you can't record.
Yeah, you cannot.
But guess what? I know where I can record and where I can't. That's what y'all not getting through your head. I know exactly where I can record.
Getting it. But you can record everywhere out here in that with that case. From what I interpret from that case law. And what I just told you and you agreed about, everywhere in here, on the outside, you can record all day.
Okay, so let me ask you this question.
Let me ask you this
question, officers. Let me ask you this question, right? Okay, if that's law, right? You come here, you lock me up, right? Okay, hold on.
Different than penal code.
Okay, listen. You come here, you lock me up. What do you charge me with?
It's going to be trespass because they're going to tell you to get out.
You can't trespass me from a public place.
They just asked you to leave.
Oh my! How can you? I didn't break the law. Listen, I know this.
You came in with a phone. Again, we're not going to argue that. But you came in with a phone. They're saying you can't do it, right?
You can't trespass me from a public place if I don't break the law. I know the law. I read books.